Hello nerds! Happy Summerween! I am very excited for Summerween because I have been in a spooky mood all year. And this gives me an excuse to read as many spooky books as I can in a week. Summerween is hosted every single year, multiple times a year, by Gabby Reads. I'll link her channel down below so you can check her announcement video out if you want to. And basically for Summerween there are 5 prompts. So let's get into it and see what I will be reading this week. So this is the first day of Summerween. I'm very excited and I have a lot of plans. But we'll see how much I can actually do. I had to change the chairs. I'm sorry. The other chair did not work with my nerve right now, so this is the one to go. I have a lot of plans for this week, but we have to see how it goes. I did get a treatment for my nerve 2 days ago, finally, so that's great. However, it could go 2 ways. I would have no pain, or the pain might get worse. Well, the pain didn't get worse. However, I'm absolutely not pain-free right now. Last time when I actually got a test injection with just the sedation, I felt no pain. I could do everything I wanted for a day and a half. Right now, they added an electric treatment and some other stuff in there. So my body is currently very actively reacting to the electric therapy, which happens sometimes. It's totally normal, nothing to be worried about. However, it means that I am in a lot of pain, I am in a lot of pain, but I've been in a lot of pain for 6 months, so it's not worse than it was the past 6 months. So that's good, but I do think that I am reacting to the electric therapy, and that's why the sedation doesn't work fully. The doctors keep saying different stuff, so I'm a bit confused. But the doctor that did the treatment told me that there will be a point that the sedation works out. But the other treatments doesn't fully work yet, because those will take up to 2 weeks to work fully. So it might get worse. On the other hand, it might get better. We don't know. I'm supposed to get pain-free now with this treatment for at least a couple of months, but nobody can tell me how long it will work. Nobody can tell me when it starts working. So this week is a confusing and exciting one at the same time. It might be a huge disappointment if I do not have our pain-free this week. On the other hand, I am expecting to be pain-free this week somewhere. I would like to go to work on Monday for at least 2 hours if I can. And I am totally, they're so nice at work, so they're totally fine with me calling off at the last minute if I can't. And so I let her know that I am indeed in pain right now. So my body is reacting to the electric therapy in a dramatic way. But we'll see. I hope that it will, because today it's less than yesterday. So I have hope for getting there, and I might, I don't want to call off right now and then find out that I can do everything on Sunday. So, and this is how the reading and the knitting will go this week as well. We will see, but the plans are ambitious. I would like to make my first pair of Halloween socks this week. I am very excited about them. I would like to try the heel toesy doe socks from the Crazy Sock Lady. This is a perfect perfect pattern for self-striping yarn because it makes those nice chiffon stripes, which I think looks amazing. I will be using the Hobie Halloween yarn with glitter for socks. I am excited. However, another very fun, very fast, but very summery sock pattern released yesterday. I bought it and I put those on my needles as well. So we'll see what we get done, right? And then there are 5 prompts for Summerween. One is, you may double up, but I try not to. When I might double. I probably will double up, to be realistic. But then I have 4 books left, and it has been a long while since I have read 4 books in a week. But I'm willing to. I'm excited. I really want to. So let's get into the books. The first prompt is read a book at night. They do this in every version of Oween. Springoween, Summerween, Halloween, Winterween, everyween has read a book at night. This is the one that I will combine with another one, because I think reading 4 books is already ambitious. However, if I do have time after 4 books, I would like to read The Bride of Frankenstein by Christoph Karloff. Oh, in the dark, at night. Preferably with a flashlight. We'll see. This is a short one, so, you know, if you still have to put one in, this seems like a good idea. I have been wanting to read this since last year. So why not, right? That's what we're going with. That's the vibe this week. Why not? I am very excited about this. I do think this is exactly the same as the movie. We will see. But this is the last book I'm picking up. I want to do the other books first. Yeah. It's going to be a Darcy Coates heavy week though. And I'm excited. I want to read all horror books. I want it to be a very spooky week. I'm not planning to read any middle grades, although I love spooky middle grades, don't get me wrong there. But, no thrillers, no mysteries, just horror books. And I can't wait. The second prompt is horror book, so I should be alright. And I want to read The Carrow Haunt by Darcy Coates. That's the first Darcy Coates book in here. Josephine is reading this as well. I want to buddy read it, so I put it on my list. All Darcy Coates books are haunted house books, basically, and that's all I need to know, and that's all I know about this book. I would love to look it up for you right now. However, I'm filming on my phone, so I can't. So I'm sorry, guys. It's an haunted house book. So do with that what you will. The cover looks like she has been possessed. And that would be great if that was true. So yeah, I'm excited. For a book with a night sky, we're reading another Darcy Coates books. It's The Haunting of Gillespie House. A lot of us are excited about this book. This could have counted for a 5-word title. However, I want to really read another book for that one. So, since this one has a moon on the cover, we're reading it for night sky cover. And since I own this physically, I can read the blurb for you. Because I know the very, very short summary. So I don't think that will be fulfilling enough for you. Really? There are 4 stories in this book. That's great. So there is The Haunting of Gillespie House in, but there also is Bed and Breakfast, Crawl Space, and Lights Out. So I am excited. But The Haunting of Gillespie House is about Elle. She's thrilled to spend a month minding the beautiful Gillespie property over an hour's drive from the nearest town. The aging mansion is ideal for someone seeking solitude. But as she explores her new home, Elle makes a startling discovery. There's a graveyard nestled deep in the woods. You got me there, don't you? containing a generation of the house's residents, all who died the same year. Then things start to go very wrong very quickly. Don't we love it? Don't we love it when that happens? There are skittering noises inside the walls, slamming doors, whispering in the night, a locked room, and a horrifying mystery that wants to be solved. As she investigates further, Elle begins to unravel the property's dark and dangerous history. At its center is Jonathan Gillespie, a tyrannical cult leader and the house's original owner. And as Elle soon learns, just because he's dead does not mean he's gone. Yeah, cult, graveyard in the woods. Sounds amazing. That's all I need. And I do think a lot of you in the Discord were excited for this one as well. So I am willing to wait until everybody else is reading with this. And we make that an unofficial Summerween body read as well. I would be fine with it. Let me know down below or in the Discord if you want that to happen and you want to join that. Let me know. The Discord is linked down below. In case you're not in there yet, that's where we hang out. That's where we have fun. For a 5-word title, I am planning to read The Haunting of Rainier Asylum. This is by Ambrose Ibsen, and it's a sequel to The Haunting of Beacon Hill. The Haunting of Beacon Hill was the most scary haunted house book I've read so far. And I can't wait to continue that series. So I'm going to read the second book. It's a trilogy. So one book after that. We might fit it in for Summerween as well. Like, why not read 6 books? Well, probably because today is Friday. It has been started. It's the afternoon and I haven't started a book yet. So, you know, that could be a reason to not read 6 books. I do think this continues on the first book, so I can't really tell you anything. However, these books are about Sadie, and she can see ghosts. She could as a kid, she can still see them as an adult. However, she's not really doing a lot with it. She don't want to. However, an old friend of hers comes because her daughter is a teenager. She has been in a weird house, and she's doing very weird stuff. She's actually taken to an asylum now. Because she claims to have seen a ghost, and her mom just wants to know if it's true, and if there's, if it's a ghost, then Sadie might be able to do it, because she's actually the only person she knows that can actually see them. So Sadie tries to help in that, and we find out if the ghost is real or not. And I can add, she's terrifying. So yeah, it was great. It was absolutely great. There is a bit of body horror in there. And I would also like to mention that there is a trigger warning for suicide in there. Or at least attempts to suicide. So if that is triggering for you, you might not want to pick this up. Then we have one prompt left, and it's a book set in summer. And this was the hardest for me. However, you guys helped me out enormously. You guys came through because you told me that Rebecca from Daphne du Maurier. You guys told me that Rebecca from Daphne du Maurier is actually set in summer. I love that because I have been wanting to read this. And I really wanted to get a Gothic horror on this list. So that's great. This is about the ghost Rebecca. She's dead, and yet she influenced every action and thought of all the other characters in the book. On a trip to the south of France, the shy heroine of Rebecca falls in love with Maxime de Winter, a wealthy, handsome widower. But as they arrive at Manderley, his coronet mansion, a change comes over Max, and the young bride is filled with dread. Friendless in the isolated house, she realizes that she barely knows the man she married. And in every corner of every room is the phantom of his beautiful first wife, Rebecca. I'm excited. I've never read this before. It's a classic. So you guys might know more than I do about it. But yeah. These are my Summerween books. tell me what you're reading down below. I am very curious to see. I'm very excited for this. I do plan to carve out a melon as a pumpkin because that sounds cute. And I like melon in the summer, and I really want Halloween vibes. So that's the plan. It's a shorter video. I hope you liked it. Anyway, and I'll see you soon. Bye, nerds.